Alright, hey guys, Afterburn here. Coming at you with a different type of review this time. Today's review comes to you via McFarlane Toys and McFarlane.com. Now I know what you're thinking. McFarlane? You're a Transformer reviewer! Why are you doing this? Honestly, it's worth it. Today we'll be looking at Connor, the hero of Assassin's Creed 3. And the first of this series. And now each of these comes with its own little insert. Okay. Comes with this little insert which allows you to unlock certain things if you get them all. And it's for Black Flag. You just enter in the code on the back, and in Black Flag you can get this special item. Now for Connor, in Black Flag you get special Connor sales. Now that's cool. And normally I don't use the packaging, but I love it. I just like the artwork on the side there. That's definitely Connor. And on the back it's got a list of all the figures. Now, out of the figures that are on here, the only one that I may not get, it's probably looking that I'm not going to get him, period. It's going to be the New York outfit exclusive. And that's because it's pretty much a repaint. And you know how much I hate repaints. But if I find it, who knows? Yeah, I didn't mangle the box this time, which is cool. That's the only thing I did to it. But yeah. So on to the review we go. Here he is. And fully armed up. He's got everything on him right now. That's pretty cool. If I'm right... Yep, he's a 6-inch figure. Very well detailed for a 6-inch figure. I have a few nitpicks about the figure, but they're pretty much overlookable. Now what I'm saying. I can overlook them, let's put it that way. Because it's just how the way the toy is put together. So, he comes with the bow that everyone knows from when you start playing as him in Sequence 5 in Assassin's Creed 3. And yep, the string isn't elastic, so it pulls like that. It doesn't bend, but that's just because. He's got a quiver on the back, but try as I might, I can't pull it off, even though on the box itself it shows it as a separate piece. But it's not a big deal. On his left arm we have the hidden blade, which he can either hold via the 2 pegs on his arm and the 2 holes on the knife here, or he can hold it reverse grip as he would when he's fighting, like so. So, take that off. He also comes with the assassin hatchet. The really cool hatchet with the obvious assassin symbol homage right there at as the blade. If you can't see that, then you're blind. Let's put it this way. Look at the belt buckle. Look at the hatchet. Yeah, now you see it. And other than that, I'm going to pull these out and set them off to the side for a sec. He comes with a mated pair of flintlock pistols. And those just wind up in the 2 holsters on his back. Now, a nitpick about the game, in certain cutscenes you see him with the left, what would be his right hip holster. But I found out, I haven't finished the game yet, but I found out that you have to actually craft the second holster. But that's a cool idea. I mean, crafting things is awesome. But, you know, he's a great little figure. I mean, for $14, he's not that bad. This one comes courtesy of my local Walmart. I picked him up Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. And today's Friday. So articulation, not much in head movement. He could only do about that much because the hood's in the way, and I haven't found a way to actually take the hood off. I don't think you can. Yeah, there's no way you can. He's got full ratcheting shoulders all the way up, and he can go about that far in both directions. Got a just above the elbow swivel here. Fully ratcheting elbow joint. You gotta get a complete elbow bend out of that, and a little bit of back. And then you got the wrist swivel and bending. So you can bend it all in, lift it all the way out, and spin it all the way around. Same thing with this arm, only it's a lot tight. Only the lower, and you can actually spin it at the bottom end of the elbow too, but it's more easier just to rotate it above the elbow, because this one has a harder time, just because of it's got the bracer and everything. There is a slight deformation on mine. I'm not sure if I can fix it or not. If you can tell, there's a huge bulge on his right shoulder has a huge bulge, and I know it's probably because the whole joint's off. I mean, it is more visible than this shoulder, but I'll live with it because it's honestly not that big of a deal. Color's nice. It doesn't transfer well from the plastic of his coat to the arms, because the arms are painted and this is just a rubber plastic piece. So, I mean, it matches properly, not fully. And you got good color on the buttons. The blue's nice. The belt is all there. And you got the symbol on the arm guard. Only thing it doesn't have is separation between the blue on the back of his coat and the undercoat, because in the game it obviously has that, but it's nice. Let's see. He's got a very limited range of motion in the legs because of the coat. Knees are fully bendable, about that far, and he's got a full ankle tilt. It's hard to get him standing unless you get him just the right pose. That's about the closest I can get it without him actually falling over. There we go. He's standing pretty well. The only other nitpick I have, if you look at art or even in the game, there's two straps on either side of it. Either side here, you can see them, and they're broken. But that's just because of how the toy's assembled. You know, in the game they're not, but it's just how it works. So to armor him up, he can wield any of his weapons. The hardest one to wield is the bow. Just because the hands don't want to open up the right way. But that, you don't really ever want to have him with the bow out, because that's not how it is. So you always want to throw the bow around his shoulders, just like how he does in the game. Yep. So, like that. The guns just slide in. I should have done the guns first because the frickin' bowstring gets in the way, which I will. So you got it's hard to fit it in there because I am not talking very well today. So yeah. So yeah. That just fits in snugly like that. Other one works in just the same way. Just wedges in there. So that's the guns on the back. I mean, yes, the holsters have this strap around the front here, and at first I was thinking, maybe the handle goes right in there. And but it doesn't. I wound up finding out that it doesn't actually fit that way. So, bonus. Now, like I said, the knife can either be held backwards, but since he is an assassin and he needs a hidden blade, even though it is represented, it's very faint, but it is represented on the arm guard, and it's hard to see with my lighting. Oh great, my phone's gone off. So, there's the arm. And I like kicking the hand back a notch. So it fits like that. I'll leave it down at the side. Then we can go with wrong arm. Alley-oop. There goes the bow again. And last but not least, the tomahawk fits snugly into his hand. And yeah, there he is, all armed up. And he's nice. But he doesn't look like he's standing flat. He's not look like he's standing normally, but I guess it's just how he is. He's standing kind of at a side angle, but hey, it works. And for 15 bucks, it's 14 bucks. It's not a bad find. Love the paint apps. Even love how they got his necklace in there. That his necklace. They gave him the armbands, and they used his pants that he was wearing when he first arrived at Achilles' place. So, bonus. Oh, the face is just awesome. by the way. Definitely representative of him. Which is cool. So, yeah. Anyways, that has been Connor of the Assassin's Creed set from McFarlane Toys. And tomorrow, we'll be looking at his father, the main villain of the series, Haytham Kenway. So this is Afterburn. Stay frosty.